Hello everyone, Kent with Zuna. Myself and my trading partners Rob and Darius have been involved in the markets for many years. I personally have been involved in the markets for about 16 years. Rob and Darius have been trading with me for about a little bit over 10 years. We swing trade, day trade, and a little bit of position trading. The markets we focus on for intraday trading are the US index futures. Swing trading, we pretty much do not have any biases, but except that just about everything we trade is a futures contract. We play the individual stocks on a very minimal basis. And another thing that we did in the past and we are cutting down was train a lot of traders. In other words, do a lot of in-house training in our trading offices. It's something that we're cutting down. The reason for it is because we did it for many years and it requires a lot of additional time, and frankly we're getting to a point where we don't have the same amount of time that we did before. In other words, you get older, you have family responsibilities, etc., and you find yourself with less and less time. So it's something that we're cutting back on. Currently do have two in-house interns with us. However, as I mentioned in the past, we did that phase of our activity we were willing to allocate more time to, but now we are beginning to cut it down dramatically, and the goal is to get it to a point where at the most we have maybe one each year, and most likely in the future we'll probably cut it down to none just because of time issues. What is the Apex? The Apex is a core trading methodology that is something that is unique to us. In other words, something that we have worked on for many years. At the same time, there's strategies that are built and rooted into that core trading methodology. So the Apex is a trading methodology, a method of analyzing the market, and at the same time strategies based on that method. And the strategies are specific: buy sell entry rules, profit targets, and trade management. How can the Apex help you? That's simple. The answer to that is quite simple. In order to be successful in any field, you need to have an adequate amount of knowledge base. In other words, a good understanding of that field. Prior to that, you will not be able to be independent in that field, nor will you be able to have the results that you're seeking. Trading is the same thing. It's the same as any other field. So the Apex will pretty much take a new trader and within a short period of time increase the knowledge base, in other words the experience of that trader, equal to a person that's been trading for 5 years. Okay, so even if you've been trading the markets for a couple of years but you're not satisfied with your results, by the time you are finished with the Apex, you'll be at a level where your trading experience or your knowledge base will be equivalent to a successful trader that's been trading for 5 years. And that's what the Apex that's the way that the Apex is designed, and that's the intent of the Apex, to get you from point A to point B. In other words, get you to that 5-year experience level within a very short period of time. Apex is not an automated strategy. It's not a black box system. Our intent, as I just mentioned, is to get you from point A to point B in the shortest span of time. If we offer, just because we use TradeStation, a lot of people mistake us for system traders, and we couldn't be farther away from that. If our intent is to get you from point A to point B in a short span of time, and we offer you a black box system, which black box system inherently could not tell you what's in it, in other words, what's causing it to signal trades or what it's based on, you don't learn anything from it. It's just a black box telling you to buy here and sell there, and that's useless. And most people never get anywhere with something like that because they never have the faith in that system, because they were not the creators of that system. In contrast, the Apex tries to share every single detail. In other words, we're not hiding anything. We share everything with you because we want to empower you with that information so you can go from point A to point B in the fastest amount of time. Now, if you are a system trader, or that's where your interests lie, then you take that information, because we share everything with you, then you can write your own system. Okay, so you would have to have some programming capabilities. Now, a few times a year we get clients that are uh, experienced and successful system traders, and they come to us because they're looking for new ideas. Okay, they're looking to create new systems, and they like what they see, and so they take parts of the Apex and combine it with things they know themselves and create their own system based on that. You could obviously take the strategies and completely automate them if you want to, and that's something that's up to you, and you could do it in any language that you want, not just TradeStation. Which brings us to another major point. Apex is not only for TradeStation client. In other words, if you're using TradeStation, what we do is we offer you the indicators, because the indicators that are needed, we provide them to you. TradeStation doesn't by default have these indicators. Okay, they're not canned TradeStation indicators. That being said, let's say you use another trading platform, another popular trading platform. Most of them do have the indicators that are required for Apex strategy or Apex trading methodology. What you would need to do is just simply contact us and tell us what platform you're using. Then we can confirm if that platform has the tools that you need. Therefore, TradeStation is not specifically for, in other words, our Apex strategy is not specifically for TradeStation users only. You can use it even if you're not a TradeStation user. And in terms of the strategies, and since our style of trading is, we're not scalpers, we're somewhere between day traders and intraday position traders. In other words, the type of traders that are looking to capture the 1, 2, 3 major moves that occur in each individual session. Our strategies also are built around that style of trading. But you could take the Apex methodology and create, for example, high frequency trades, but which have a smaller movement. In other words, the magnitude of profit is much smaller. You can do that because you understand the core methodology. The strategies we provide are geared toward capturing the major moves the market makes, which only in each session there is about 1, 2, or 3 major moves that the market makes each time. So that's what the strategies are geared toward. And below you'll find several videos that show you live trades that we take with the Apex to give you a good idea what kind of trades we're looking for. Now, the videos are continuously updated, and so sometimes we're trading the S&P 500, and other times we're trading the NASDAQ 100, and sometimes the YM, so you'll see them switch. We tend to go with the flow, so when we see the NASDAQ moving much better than the S&P, we'll focus on the NASDAQ. When we see the S&Ps moving, we ideally like to trade the S&Ps because we could push large positions in that, but when we see one of the markets moving much nicer, then we switch to that one. And sometimes we just trade all 3 of them at the same time. I've hopefully been able to cover most of the questions that we get asked. If you do have additional questions, feel free to go to our contact us menu link at the top and just send us an email with your concern or question.